guys, my name is Shay and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing Dollface Season 2, Episode 1, Travel Agent. I started watching the show back when it premiered on Hulu in 2019. I fell in love with it. It's a lighthearted and fun comedy, and that's not meant to be taken too seriously. I like the message it sends about the importance of female friendships. I really love the adult humor along with the vulgar language in the show. Love to see it. I genuinely love all the characters and their very different personalities. The cast is truly amazing. The second that Shay Mitchell was signed on to do this show, I was immediately invested. I've been such a huge fan of hers since Pretty Little Liars, and since then I pretty much kept up with everything that she does, so pretty much anything that she is in, I'm supporting 1000%. I love her. Brenda Song, Disney Channel Queen, okay. London Tipton, yay me. She is literally my childhood and she hasn't aged a day. Kat Dennings, I know of her from Two Broke Girls, and she's hilarious. And the only actress I wasn't aware of was Esther, but I'm glad I know her now because she is hilarious. It's been 2 years, too long for us to get season 2, and I'm so happy that we are finally here. I really missed the show so much. I can't wait to binge the season, and I'm even more excited to review it every single week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it. The episode starts off with it showing the time period, March 2020. Day one of quarantine, Jules and Madison are recording themselves together and they decide to watch TV until this whole pandemic thing is over. Stella records a video of herself saying that she is freezing her tits off in Philly while studying hard to become a businesswoman. Beauty and brains, okay? Jules is sanitizing any and everything in the house, including herself, and Madison is stuffing her face with snacks. Mood. We see a short shot of Izzy dancing in the living room. It flashes forward to summer 2021. Madison and Jules are still watching TV. They recognize one of the women, Delaney, from the show Buying Bel Air because they went to college with her. They are all surprised that Delaney is not only wealthy, but married and with a child, all before turning 30. Jules believes that nothing really changes when you turn 30, while Madison feels like acknowledging it and checking in with where you're at in life is important. Jules tries to cheer Madison up, telling her that she will be going back to work and that she will be crushing it like she always does. Jules says that she can't relate because she knows that Celeste is going to fire her. Madison, being the optimistic that she is, says that maybe this will give Jules some insight on trying to find a workplace that she's really excited about. Jules says that she is excited to pick up Stella from the airport and wonders if Izzy's coming. She FaceTimes Izzy, who by the way, has a new boo. And his name is Liam. I definitely recognize the actor Jason Blair because he played Tony in Good Trouble last season. Izzy says that Rihanna's lyrics about finding love in a hopeless place couldn't be more true because she met her man in a Zoom networking mixer. Okay, to this pandemic love story. Okay, Izzy. Liam asks Izzy for a towel after getting out of the shower, and his D is all the way up in the frame. Jules and Madison immediately get off the call because they were not expecting to see all of that in the morning. Jules and Madison rush to the airport and they see that Stella's flight has been delayed. They decide to have a pretzel and take a quick break. They talk about the different travel destinations they would like to go on their 30th birthdays. Jules comment when she says that she could picture them on a beach, and then it pans out and behind them is literally a backdrop picture of a beach from Sand Reef Resorts. Spot on transition. They go to talk to the travel agent, and surprise, surprise, it's the cat lady. The cat lady is taking them around the airport, and there are a bunch of women who are boarding flights for their future. Jules says that she would like to stay with Madison and to not get separated. Jules reminds the cat lady of the advice she gave her about relationships with women having to be sacred. The cat lady tells her that maybe one of those women is supposed to be herself. The cat lady forces them out of the car and wishes them good luck on their flight. Madison and Jules are staring at the many destinations, ranging from find your passion, move back home, die alone, live in denial, wind up in rehab, sexual awakening, and so much more. Jules turns around and Madison is no longer there. We hear a voiceover on the intercom asking Jules where the fuck is she going, and she has no idea. Jules finds Madison. She picked up a brochure for Greece. Izzy rushes to the airport, excited that baby Stella is finally home. She holds up an adorable handmade sign welcoming Stella home. Stella calls them losers, saying that she knew they would make a sign for her. And that sign was all Izzy, like Jules and Madison had nothing to do with it, but she is touched by the gesture, and it is really sweet. They all group hug and leave the airport. And I'm pretty sure Shay was carrying her own luggage from her travel line base in the scene, even though it's not a close up shot of the luggage. I can definitely see that. So you better plug in your brand on your show, boo. I see you. The girls are at Madison's place, and Izzy is so happy the gang is back together, and I am too. Stella says that while she did miss the girls while she was away, she really missed being able to buy weed on her own instead of having to make small talk with her dealer. Like, just let me buy my marijuana and please, without talking my ear off. She mentions that she got a finance internship working at a bank and can't believe that she got it. Izzy tries on Madison's old cheerleading uniform and it actually fits her, to my surprise. She does this cheer about how much she missed Stella and makes a joke that I am not going to repeat. And she was doing so well up until that point, and then she just took it too far in typical Izzy fashion. Stella says that they talked almost every day, and that even though she hasn't met Liam yet, she has seen the D twice on Zoom. Izzy says that Liam is being honored for LA Reporter's 30 under 30 party, and she wants them to go. She can't wait for them all to meet him, and of course for them to have a fun night out after being stuck inside for so long. Madison says that she wanted to be on that list too, but instead she forgot about her life goals. She pulls out all of their vision boards. Madison goes through her board, which includes a dream house in Bronson Canyon, a Vera Wang wedding gown, pictures of actors that made important acceptance speeches along with their publicists, and a 30 under 30 list. Stella says that she went to all the festivals on her board and she's happy about that. Izzy asks to see Jules' vision board, and Jules says that she didn't really take the activity too seriously. She turns the board around and it's a bunch of weirdly small drawn penises. Very inspirational. Stella's at her internship and she mentions all the paperwork she has to do to get started. She makes a joke about the last time she did this much onboarding was a yacht week, which is funny. The guy doesn't think so because he has a stick so far up his ass and completely dismisses her. And I can't stand this guy already and he just came on my screen. Like, dude, bye. Jules is in Celeste's office at Womb, and there is a lot of awkward silence. The last time Jules saw Celeste was at Ramona's wedding when she called out her husband Colin for being a fucking cheater, and rightfully so. Celeste tells Jules that the Allisons left Womb and started their own company in direct competition with her. She says that she is proud of them in a way that feels like quiet rage. If you say so. She tells Jules that if she stays with the company, she will mentor her and she will be her new right hand. She says the decision to be promoted, resigned, or fired is completely up to her. Jules says that she needs some time to think about the offer. Before she leaves, Celeste asks Jules that if there's any more uncomfortable news she needs to share with her in the future, to not announce it into a mic. And I don't care, that moment that Jules pulled at that wedding was so badass. Not only was she standing up for Madison, who was hurt by Colin, but calling out every shitty thing that was happening at the time. Boss move. Jules says that she understands if she does a mic drop before she leaves the office. Madison comes to work and pretty much everyone got fired, including her. Back at Madison's place, the girls are trying to cheer her up, saying that she is better off without the company and that she will find something better. Madison says that her and Jules are really now in the same place with being unemployed, and Jules awkwardly tells her about the offer from Celeste. She says that she's not really sure if she wants the promotion, and Madison can't really understand why not. They get into a little mini argument about it, and Stella encourages Madison to get ready while this is happening because she is not fast with a curling iron. Madison starts to talk down about herself and tells the girls to go to the party without her. Izzy starts to chicken out about not going as well because she's worried about what people will think about her and Liam being a couple. Stella says that her internship is bumming her out and that she wants to stay home too. Jules puts a stop to this pity party real fast and says that she wants them to go to the party and get very, very drunk. Madison feels like being in a room full of people who are way more successful than her will just end up making her feel worse. And Jules says that the open bar will surely fix all those problems. Izzy and Stella dance while chanting open bar, and Madison agrees to go to the party. The girls arrive to the 20s theme party and they all look amazing. The costume designer for this episode truly ate, and I just can't wait to see the rest of the looks for the season. Stella recognizes Liam's non-naked self from across the room, and Izzy goes over to greet her man. Liam tells Izzy she looks amazing, and Izzy tells him to shut up and stop, but don't stop complimenting her. She's so cute. Izzy introduces Liam to the girls, and he knows all about each of them, including some very personal details about their lives. Izzy has been spilling the tea to her boyfriend about her friends, I see. Liam gives the girls tickets for the open bar because there is a limit on how much alcohol the guests can have, which is smart. Stella congratulates Liam on making the 30 under 30 list, and Izzy giving her man props. Liam says that he only cares about impressing them for the night. He tells the ladies to enjoy their drinks while he introduces Izzy to some of his colleagues. The girls are waiting in the long line for the open bar and they run into Delaney. Madison is being all fake nice, and Delaney is bragging about her life and making a list when she was 26. Girl, nobody cares. She gives Jules and Madison one of her decals that she created for the event. A fan pulls Delaney to the side, saying that she loved her on Buying Bel Air, whatever. Jules tells Madison and Stella to give her their tickets, and she will give them their drinks if she survives this horrible nightmare of a conversation. They leave, and Delaney questions Jules about them. Jules lies and says that they just went to the bathroom. Stella and Madison run into a woman at the event who is offering psychic readings. Madison is excited about it and she sits down along with Stella. Mediums, psychic readings, tarot cards, and all that other stuff is just not for me. Not for me. The woman pulls 3 cards reading the devil, the nightmare, and death. Madison isn't convinced that these cards are right for her life and tells the woman to shuffle them again. Izzy is talking with 2 women who are lusting over Liam in front of her face. Mad disrespectful. One woman asks Izzy how she and Liam met, and Izzy says that they met during the pandemic. She mentions that their first date was paddling in separate paddle boats. The girls throw more shade her way, saying that it makes sense how people that you never thought would get together actually do because of hard times bringing them together in the first place. There are always those kind of people at functions and events to where they're just so bougie and so judgmental, and Izzy just would have been better off just spending the night with her girls anyway. Izzy puts on a brave face and makes an excuse to leave. Jules is still having an awkward conversation with Delaney. Delaney wants to know her whole life story. She mentions her breakup with Jeremy and her decision at Womb. Delaney tries to give Jules some encouragement, saying that if she keeps getting promoted, she will be on the 30 under 30 list in no time. Jules thinks that she still has a ways to go, and Delaney completely cuts her off, talking about her husband's plans for her birthday. That was the last straw for Jules, and she tells Delaney that she can't have this conversation anymore. She says she is respectfully going to leave now, and she should have been walked away like 10 minutes ago. The minute she sent Madison and Stella away, she should have lied and made an excuse right then and there and immediately followed right after them. I wouldn't put myself through that, even if I didn't have to, especially having a conversation with somebody who I didn't like and couldn't stand. No way. Jules asks one of the workers where they keep the extra alcohol, and he tells her it's stored upstairs. She sneaks upstairs and opens the door, but it leads to nowhere. The staircase she is on starts moving into the main room for the event. Music starts playing, and the showgirl Follies start performing, and Jules quickly dances her way off stage. Jules goes to the bar to grab bottles of liquor for herself and her girls, and she leaves. Izzy, Stella, and Madison are with the fortune teller. Madison still can accept the cards for her life, and Izzy says that the fortune teller learned how to do tarot on TikTok. Not TikTok. Because that is such a reliable source. Like, come on. Why are you taking anything this woman has to say seriously? I can't. Jules comes over to them and she wants to know her future, and she pulls the card and she starts laughing hysterically. She tells the girls her card is blank and she's not surprised. Madison says that for her turning 30 means something to her, and that if Jules starts to not care about anything, then that's how her life is going to be. Jules says that she cares about them, and Madison says that she has to care about herself too. Self-love is important and it's truly the best. Jules pulls out her phone and she emails Celeste saying that she wants the promotion. Good for her. They all cheer her on, and Izzy says that she is concerned for the typos in that email because Jules is drunk, but still happy for her anyways. The girls decide to ditch the party and go back to Madison's place for a fun night in. They all look super drunk, but having the best time dancing in the living room. Jules is in her room and she is staring at a blank vision board. The episode ends with Jules putting the Dare to Care decal Delaney gave her at the party on her board. To wrap up this video, I'm going to do a quick rapid fire of the episode. Favorite scene, the girls having a dance party back at Madison's place. Drinking, dancing, and singing, truly the best combination. Favorite quote, I knew you losers would have a sign, by Stella. In her mind, the gesture is corny, but she loves her friends anyway. Favorite duo, Izzy and Liam. They were really cute in this episode, and it's just refreshing to see her in a relationship. All giddy and flirty. It's cute. Favorite look, Madison's 20s theme look for the party. The silk dress, the updo hairstyle, and the pearls were everything. WTF moments, Celeste giving Jules that promotion at Womb. I did not see that coming, but I'm glad that the girls talked Jules into accepting the promotion and wanting better for herself. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Dollface. I'm going to review all 10 episodes for the season every week, and this is going to be fun for me. I review other shows like All American, Riverdale, Good Trouble, and some other stuff. And if those interest you, check out those videos on my channel and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day, stay safe, and see you guys next week.